God save the King!
The Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, has been making a gradual and deliberate return to royal duties following her cancer diagnosis in March 2024 and subsequent remission announced in January 2025. Her approach prioritizes her health and well-being, balancing public engagements with recovery. Here's an overview based on recent developments. Recent engagements. Kate has resumed public duties with notable appearances, including trooping the colour on June 14, 2025, alongside her husband, Prince William, and their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. She also attended the Order of the Garter service at Windsor Castle on June 16 and visited the V&A East Storehouse in London on June 10. These events mark her return after a half-term break with her family. Royal Ascot absence. Kate was expected to attend Royal Ascot on June 18, 2025, but withdrew at the last minute. A decision that sparked concern but was clarified as part of her strategy to find the right balance post-treatment. Kensington Palace emphasized that her absence was not alarming, and she was disappointed to miss the event, a highlight of the royal calendar. Royal aides noted this reflects her ongoing effort to manage her health while resuming duties. Health-first approach. After completing chemotherapy in September 2024, Kate has been candid about the challenges of recovery, describing the past 9 months as incredibly tough for her family. She focuses on staying cancer-free, acknowledging long-term side effects of treatment. Her decision to scale back engagements, such as missing Royal Ascot, stems from a need to recalibrate her work-life balance, as she finds public appearances and scrutiny challenging. Strategic return. Kate is taking a case-by-case approach, listening to her body and pacing herself. Her engagements are confirmed based on how she feels, reflecting a pragmatic strategy to avoid overexertion. For instance, attending 3 high-profile events in a week was deemed too much, leading to her Ascot withdrawal. Royal experts suggest she may further scale back public appearances this year, focusing instead on remote support for causes like early childhood development through her Shaping Us campaign. Support system. Kate relies on a close circle of family and friends, including her mother, Carol Middleton, and sister-in-law, Elise Thevenay, who attended Ascot. Prince William has taken on additional duties to support her recovery, aiming to balance her health with royal responsibilities. Palace aides and royal commentators praise her for prioritizing health while maintaining her commitment to duty, noting her popularity among staff. Public perception and challenges. Her absence from Ascot caused some confusion among royal staff due to a communication error, with her name initially listed in the carriage procession. This incident, coupled with past scrutiny over a 2024 photo editing controversy, has heightened public and media attention on her return. However, experts emphasize her focus on health signals a modern approach to royal duties, prioritizing personal well-being over tradition. She has resolved to center of attention on her wellness and take every day as it comes, as she makes a gradual return to royal responsibilities after her cure for cancer. And closing week. The Princess of Wales determined to put her healing first as she cancelled plans to attend Royal Ascot. Kate, 43, had been due to be a part of her husband the Prince of Wales and different senior royals in the normal carriage procession as the royal household gathered at the Berkshire Racecourse on the 2D day of the match on Wednesday. The annual assembly is a spotlight of the royal summertime calendar. And the princess, who would have been making her comeback after lacking it ultimate year, used to be anticipated to be a celebrity attraction, but simply 90 minutes earlier than the procession began. Kensington Palace tested that though Prince William would be there, his spouse would no longer be at his facet after all. Kate, whose analysis final year was once observed by using a 6-month route of preventative chemotherapy, was once said to be disappointed to leave out the household get-together, which protected her mother, Carol Middleton, and sister-in-law Elise Thevenay. Even though her appearances have come to be extra normal and ordinary of late, she nevertheless has to locate the proper balance as she returns to public life. Kensington Palace has constantly made clear that the princess is taking a careful, measured strategy to her return to work. Last September, after ending chemotherapy, Kate stated that her sickness had introduced a new perspective, adding, "My course to restoration and full recuperation is lengthy and I ought to continue to take every day as it comes, knowing her limits." Despite searching wholesome and glad previously in the week at the Garter Day procession at Windsor Castle, which got here warm on the heels of her look at trooping the colour, it appears that a full day out in her finery may additionally have been a little too an awful lot for the princess when the time came. Kate may be back, however she's doing it sensibly, and on her personal terms. Ingrid Seward, editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, tells Royal Family Channel, her priorities have changed and she's listening to her body. As a substitute of being a human being's pleaser, she's clearly obtained to be strict with herself and say, "No, I cannot do this." Maybe we have been lulled into her experience that we will be seeing her all the time again, due to the fact she appears so amazing, but it have to be an effort to appear like that when you are now not 100% full of energy. It is extra laborious than it looks. It entails an early start, and there may be a lengthy technique of hair and makeup and getting the proper outfit. The royals have lunch at Windsor Castle. Then there is a bumpy carriage experience whilst the complete world is searching at you. It used to be a very warm day, and she likely in reality did not sense up to it. I'm positive she used to be disillusioned and surely desired to be there at William's side. Ingrid adds. She loves racing and so does her mum, but this was once a social tournament, for exciting and pleasure, as a substitute than an reliable or charity engagement. So I assume it used to be a clever decision, even though it was once probable a tough one, too. Kate has already had a busier 12 months than many have been expecting, with greater than 20 reputable engagements so far. At the most recent, closing Monday's Garter procession, her shut bond with the Duchess of Edinburgh used to be evident as they stood at St. George's Chapel and watched their husbands, dressed in the velvet mantles and feathered caps of the Order of the Garter, stroll down Castle Hill closer to them. Royal bond. The princess, in a sublime white belted ensemble with the aid of self-portrait and matching wide-brimmed hat through Sean Barrett, was once deep in dialogue with Sophie, who wore a faded purple Fontaine costume by way of Susanna London. The pair giggled together, showcasing their shut bond. The day additionally featured a lunch and a carriage trip for the royals, consisting of the King and Queen, the Duke of Edinburgh, the Princess Royal, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester and the Duke of Kent. There used to be additionally a carrier attended through two former top ministers, Sir John Major and Sir Tony Blair, alongside with the composer Andrew Lloyd Webber, Labour's Baroness Amos and former Olympic pentathlete Lady Mary Peters. The preceding weekend, Kate rode in some other carriage at Trooping the Colour, the King's reputable birthday parade, earlier than she. William and their teenagers regarded on the balcony at Buckingham Palace for the Red Arrows flypast. A few days earlier, she had carried out an reliable engagement at the Victoria and Albert Museum's new V&A East Storehouse in London. There have additionally been journeys in addition afield, such as her go-to with William to the Isle of Mull in April. But at the back of closed doors, Kate's restoration has possibly no longer been as easy as she has occasionally made it look. Her diagnosis, which she introduced in March 2024, accompanied main stomach surgical treatment for an undisclosed condition. 12 months ago, she admitted that she used to be having good days and horrific days, adding, "I am mastering how to be affected person, taking every day as it comes, listening to my physique and permitting myself to take this much needed time to heal." Although the monarch, 76, has mostly ploughed on as he continues his remedy for cancer, keeping a packed diary at domestic and returning to remote places travel, Kate is taking a softer approach, with one eye on the future. Weight of responsibility. with William in line for the pinnacle job and 11-year-old Prince George additionally a future king. It is greater essential than ever for Kate to discover a stability as she prepares her elder son and his siblings Princess Charlotte, 10, and Prince Louis, 7, for the duties that lie ahead. In latest weeks, she has prioritized the children, attending activities at Lambeth, close to Windsor, the place all three are pupils, after the faculty breaks up for the summertime vacations subsequent weekend. William and Kate are anticipated to attend the Wimbledon Tennis Championships earlier than the household decamp to Anmahal, their residence on the Sandringham estate in Norfolk. A household holiday, possibly to the Scilly Isles, is likely, earlier than they make their annual day out north of the border to spend time with the King and Queen at Balmoral in August. Central to Kate's recuperation has been immersing herself in nature, something she calls a vicinity of stability, in what is a very busy world. Ingrid says, she is honestly enjoying the lengthy recreation and prioritizing what is vital, her family, her fitness and staying well.